Welcome to Weekends in My Garage. In today's video, we're going to be test driving and reviewing the Mazda CX-90. I want to thank Fitzgerald Mazda of Annapolis for giving me this ride to take for a spin. So during the test drive and review, we're going to be looking at several categories: exterior design, interior design, technology, engineering, and most importantly, the driving experience. Because we are looking at a sports utility vehicle, during this review, we'll be looking at the utility aspect of this SUV. When all this is added up, we're going to look at the three categories. The first category is, does it make it to my garage? Second category, does it make it to the driveway outside of my garage? And the last category, which is the not so good category, does it make it to the curb? So when everything is tabulated, we're gonna come up with the scoring and we'll let you know, does it meet making it to my garage, driveway outside my garage, or on the curb? So I'd like to start the review by looking at the trunk space. So let's open by hitting this button for the lift gate. As you can see, you have here the button to lock and unlock and to lift the lift gate. And so this is a three-row SUV, and the third row is down. And if you can go right here, Olivia, so you have here a 120-volt outlet for convenience purposes, as well as you have a cigarette lighter as well. And here's some LED lighting for the cargo area. And here's the mats that come with the vehicle. So if you wanted to get the third row up, you grab this strap here and you pull it forward, and then simple as that. And let me go to the other side, the right side, pull forward, and then pull the headrest up. And if you wanted to lower it, you pull, that drops the headrest, and then push down, pull, drop the headrest, push down. And so with the third row down, let's see how much space we have here. Pulling out the tape measure. So roughly to the back of the second row is about 52, 53 inches. And let's look at the width. The width is about 43 inches. So if you wanted to go and put something really, really long, you could drop the second row as well. So let me go drop those two seats and we'll do some measurements. So now I have the third row down and the second row. So let's take a look at the measurements. So I'm measuring all the way to the front, to the driver's seat. I'm 6 feet tall. I have a position the way I would sit in the vehicle, and we have 82 inches of length. So if you have a long piece of anything, you can get in here as long as it's under 82 inches. And obviously if it's wide, you're roughly 43 and a half inches in width. Significant amount of storage space when you drop the second and third row. So let's get started with the exterior. This CX-90 is in an artisan red metallic. I love the dark reddish hues of the paint. The interior is a black Napa leather. We'll get a chance to look at that shortly. Let's do a little quick walk around. As you can see, you have the sensors, the front camera, you have some ductwork to channel the air around the tires and keep the brakes cool. I love the big giant Mazda emblem on the front, and I love the silver accents on the nose as we go around. And by the way, these are LED lights. As I go around, we have alloy rims here. And I'm gonna tell you something, I do like that this particular tire and rim makeup provides a more supple and softer ride, as opposed to some of the high profile tires, which will give a more harsher driving experience. So as you can see here, it has the chrome accents below with the Mazda emblem. And it's a pretty tall vehicle. I'm 6 feet tall. This vehicle is almost my height. Going around to the rear, as you can see, there are no exhaust tips, and this is all-wheel drive, the CX-90 all-wheel drive. This has the SkyActiv technology, and it has these brushed chrome roof rails. This does have a moon roof, which we do love moon roofs. That is a must. If you're gonna make it in our garage, you gotta have a moon roof. This is a really good looking car. It's a handsome car, and I do like the color. Like I said, I do like this color. So I'm in the driver's seat. I have myself positioned, and here are the controls to adjust the seating. Steering wheel feels good. It's a nice, has a nice size to it. The controls are pretty straightforward in terms of volume control, source control, also for the cell phone. And on this side, John, if you can see, Olivia, is where you can control the cruise control, lane assist, etc. Now, let's go over here. This is where you can program the seating. So I can program for me, and I can program for you, Olivia. That's for you. You're number 2, I'm number 1. So let's go to the door. And here, so we have a Bose sound system. Bose is obviously renowned for their sound quality. We, on the way here to where we are taking this video, we had the pleasure of hearing some really good sounds, and the sound system sounds fantastic. Let's go to the door handle. The door handle, thankfully, is made of metal and not plastic. Nice feel. The switch gear on the controls for the window have a nice feel. A little bit of plastic with a metal at the edge here. This is obviously to lock and unlock the door. This is a faux leather with stitching. Obviously the speaker, you got large cup holder area here below. Another, like this silver accent here, the silver meshing to go along with it. Very, very nice. Come a little bit further in. So here's the venting for your air conditioning. Another vent here as well. Soft touch on the dashboard. It is not a faux leather. There's no stitching to kind of match, similar to what we had here on the door. But so far looks good. I have plenty of space here below. Don't mind this here. They didn't take the wrap off. The car has literally probably like 3 miles on it. But so far it looks good. All right, let's go to the other side. So let's go to the center console. You have the M drive. This adjusts the driving dynamics. So I have it in sport mode. If you can take a look here, I have it in sport mode. And then to change from sport mode, you just go select here and just normal, off-road, and then back to sport. And if you notice, when I select sport, the dials change. Pretty cool. Now let's head back to the center console. Here again, we have the shift knob, traditional shift knob. It's gated, so you have, when you engage to go in parking, you have to go up and then slide over to the left. It also has here a little dial. This dial allows you to operate the infotainment system, which is above. So right now I am somewhere we're in Annapolis or Severn, Maryland, Severna Park, Maryland, and we have the GPS set up to take us back to Fitzgerald Mazda in Annapolis. And so you can see how the GPS looks using Google Maps on this very, very large screen. The screen looks to be about 13 inches. But if I wanted to go back to the other parts of the infotainment system, you have to hit the home button and then use the dial. Some of the features in this infotainment system require you to use the dial. The vast majority of the infotainment capabilities are touch controlled. So I can use my finger up here to navigate my Android Auto. If I had Apple, the CarPlay, that's what is it called, Olivia? You got the Apple device. Okay, yeah. I can use my finger to do that, or I can use the dial. As you can see, I'm using the dial, and it's that simple. So back down to the center console, if you can, Olivia. Here is your volume control to adjust the volume, as well as your track, so you can go left and right, meaning forward in the track or back in the track, within your presets or within your list of songs that you have on your Google Play or your Apple. So let's take a look at the AC controls. So you have the individual controls for the passenger as well as the driver. You also have heated and cooled seats for the front passenger, and you also have heated steering, which is pretty cool if you're in those cool climates. And I like the fact that this is a physical button and knobs to operate and manage the air conditioning and heating and so forth, to make yourself feel comfortable. So I'm in the second row. I'm 6 feet tall. I have plenty of headroom here, and this seat is positioned as if I was sitting up front. It feels good, lots of room. The seats recline. For long rides, you can sit back and relax. You can pull the seat up or back to suit your preference. Let's go to the door here. You do have the sunshades that you can bring up, silver accents that carry over to each door. Soft touch is good, stitching, faux leather, and you got 2 cup holders, and it looks like you can hold some really big gulps. You think a couple big gulps, Olivia? I think a couple big gulps. Yep, excellent. So let's go to the center console in the second row, and you have USB-Cs, you have individual air conditioning controls. You only have heated seats back here. You do not have cool seats. So this is pretty cool. You can turn it on, turn it off. You can increase the speed, and this is the only vents that are facing the second row. In addition to that, it has a cup holder here. So these are bucket seats in the second row. They do have an option to get the bench seating if you prefer. And again, we love moon roofs. So let's take a look at the engine bay. I like this as a nice cover over it, nice and clean. So I just got off the highway here, and now I'm in local streets. If you've never been to Annapolis, you must check it out. Annapolis is a really beautiful city. It is the capital of Maryland, if you did not know, and it is home to the Naval Academy. It's very picturesque, and so we're taking some side streets And I'm going to look for some potholes if I can find some to see how this vehicle takes potholes. So my daughter's in the back. Olivia, how does it feel in the back?
It feels pretty good. It's really smooth.
It's smooth in the back? Okay, good, good. Yeah, the bumps, I don't even feel the bumps. The bumps, it's pretty smooth. I don't hear any rattling either, which is good. Steering feels tight, it's not loose. Braking is good. It's not too taut. It has the right amount of bite, which you want. You want to have brakes that give you confidence you can stop the vehicle in a timely manner. And this Mazda CX-90 has shown that in a short period of time we've had it. I'm hitting some potholes here. The camera barely moved. So now it's time to put together the scoring and ratings for the Mazda CX-90. So let me give you a quick refresher. We look at four general categories. First one is exterior and interior styling, technology engineering, utility and safety, and last but not least, driving experience. The total score for this vehicle will place it in one of three categories: in my garage, on the driveway, or on the curb. Drum roll, please. So here are the scores for the Mazda CX-90. Exterior interior styling 46, technology engineering 39, utility and safety 45, and driving experience a 12. And so where does the Mazda CX-90 land? It lands in my garage with a score of 137. We had a great time with this vehicle, and we want to thank Fitzgerald Mazda of Annapolis, and more specifically MJ, the sales associate that assisted us in getting this car ready for us to do this video. If you have any interest in buying a Mazda and you live in the Washington DC area, check these guys out. They'll give you a great deal. Thanks again for checking out this latest Weekend in My Garage video. Look out for future videos where I'll be test driving and reviewing cars. But until then, have a wonderful week and weekend.